So we are catching up with our local of the week. It's folk musician Holly Arrowsmith.
Hey.
So tell me, you're opening for Tiny Ruins.
Yes.
Yeah, how does that feel to open for that?
Yeah, I had a bit of a fangirl moment when she messaged me.
Yeah.
I've never actually met her before. In this, in the industry in New Zealand, you kind of meet everybody because it's so small. But she's one person who I haven't met yet, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Tiny Ruins isn't the only big band that you've opened for. You've actually opened for Rodriguez as well.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Because he's, after seeing the documentary, he's just like hot.
Yeah, that was really cool. My partner Mike, he accompanied me on those gigs, and it was like one of his first gigs.
Oh,
and
amazing.
he just walks out in front of 3,000 people, and I was a bit bitter about that. And what was cool about that was his fans are so dedicated and so excited. A lot of people thought he was dead for years. Yeah. That was the rumour.
Oh yeah. Because like his story, it's kind of like struggling musician.
Yeah.
Did you from that, were you just like, okay, musician life is hard, like, or did that inspire you to like just go for it? Like,
yeah, I guess it's kind of a reality you're faced with from the beginning. That not everyone makes it or whatever. I'm not like a really goal-driven person. I'm more driven by lifestyle and I don't know, the day-to-day joys I get out of doing this for a job. Yeah, I grew up in Arrowtown. Actually, kind of grew up around Lake Hayes mostly. Yeah, cool. So it's like a very significant body of water for me. Yeah. A lot of really important things in my life happened around that lake. So.
Can you list off one?
Yeah, just like swimming there when I was a kid, and lived in various houses around it. I got engaged on the shore of the lake and got married near the lake, and it's kind of like a spiritual home for me. Let's
talk about influences, because when I listen to your music I hear heavy influences of Dylan. Yeah, I love Dylan too. Yeah. So talk about some of the songs that really like stopped you in your tracks and like inspired you.
That's a good question. I listen to quite a broad array of music, and sometimes I don't know where to pigeonhole what I do. Like, is it folk, is it country, is it Americana, or and that probably comes from listening to a lot of people. Dylan is definitely one of my faves, and
you get out the harmonica, and I think that's so great to just see someone bringing back the harmonica. Yeah. So your first album that was released in 2015, so that was For the Weary Traveller? Yeah. And so you actually started to develop the album through a Ruth's Mortgage kind of scholarship.
Yeah, I applied for one of those do your thing $10,000 scholarships and ended up getting it. It's so much easier to do it with other people's help, and I'm not afraid to ask for people's help.
And which leads to your second album. You're kind of doing a wee Kickstarter campaign for that as well. So tell us how we can support you with that.
Yeah, so I wrote a lot of this album kind of all over New Zealand, some of it in Colorado, and I started recording with Tom Lynch and Steve Roberts. We went down to Colic Bay.
Beautiful.
That was pretty special. Kind of hid away for 2 weeks and got a lot of it done. And basically I'm doing a Kickstarter. I need to raise $21,000.
I love the break of the voice.
Yeah, it's quite terrifying. I'm pretty confident that I'll make it, and if it's one of those things where if you don't make it all, you actually don't get any of it. So, like if you don't reach your goal, you don't get anything.
So they get refunded back?
So people's money doesn't actually go out until you've successfully done it. So it's called pledging. So you're kind of like promising me your money, but what's great is you actually get something in return too. It's not just like a a charity piece, but I'm basically pre-selling the album. So there's vinyls, CDs, and then there's fun experiences like I can sing at your wedding, or you can host a house show at your house for $500 and I'll come set it all up and make it really beautiful and play for your friends and family.
That's kind of a nice nice little end note to our wee catch up. I'm going to call you our wandering local of the week.
Yes,
Holly Arrowsmith, thank you so much for sitting down with us, and yeah, best of luck for the Kickstarter campaign and for the second album.
All the luck I can get.
Somehow I lost it, but I don't know where. In those days long gone.
I actually got a comment on this video on YouTube where I'm playing the harmonica, and I'm not very good at the harmonica. Like, it's one of those things where you can kind of get away with it, just breathing in and out. Someone commented something along the lines of, I wish songwriters would stop trying to squeeze 2 notes out of a harmonica. She sounds like that chump Dylan. And
like, yes!
He's not a great harmonica player. Neil Young is an amazing harp player, but yeah, I took it as a compliment.
Yeah, I would too.
But honestly, I haven't really played the harmonica that much since. I think it knocked me a little bit. I was like, oh yeah.